Thank you, Brad.
I would like to first thank former chief and current mayor Steve Spicer for all he's done for our community through all these years. I hope to be able to make as big a difference as he has through his tenure. He will always be a valuable asset to all of us. Everyone knows in life there are two important dates, but there is also a dash. Most know I take that dash pretty seriously. It was not always measured on how much fun I was having. Yes, many times in life I chose to skip the fun activities or the easy way. Instead, I spent the time practicing, working, researching, and expanding my horizons in life. I always believed I could do better, or there was a better way. I say this strictly to explain my dedication to whatever I'm doing, to know it, and to be the best I can be at it. Many of you have asked, what have I done in my life? Or what makes you qualified to be mayor? I feel my experiences of a young 55-plus-year-old guy has led me here as an alderman and now mayoral candidate. When I was a teenager, I set a goal to be retired by 40. At 17, I started a four-wheel drive shop. At 22, I sold it. Not for much, but it was a good pocket for a college student, good pocket money for a college student. I then went to work for the big corporations soon after it went public, and after about 10 years, I left it to start my own business. I started developing, and also a design and build company where I did dental offices, commercial offices, and residential projects. I managed both projects and people, growing the company to 20-plus employees and millions in projects. Selling it was hard, but profitable. I did miss a lot of that, but it wasn't enough, not necessarily to live and sell around the world for the rest of my life, but I'm not one that just sits around and eats bonbons, as anyone that knows me knows I don't do that. I had the opportunity to work with Blackwater, where I managed several teams throughout my 7-year tenure there. Through this time, I coached my kids' ball teams and eventually became a collegiate softball coach. That was some of the best times of my life. This time was also time to take care of my parents, where I moved them next door to us, and we all spent their last years celebrating their life, enjoying their company, and having great family time with them. I learned very early on that it's wise not to take things for granted. My life has been about planning the work and working the plan. Here in Jamaica Beach, we cannot let the values of the past distract us from the realities of the present. I feel I am just starting here in Jamaica Beach, where you don't raise your game by just talking or pointing fingers. You raise your game through action. In my first 2 years as alderman, I have taken the lead and or assisted in many projects or soon to be completed projects, including the beach access and safety plan, agenda packets being available, the updating personnel policies, codification and ordinances, a city newsletter we're looking at now, live video at the city council meetings, bringing water and sewer department back in-house, the marina issues, the CARES Act, which was federal money for the city here, clarifying the noise ordinance, looking at budget costs, savings, and rebidding many of those things that were in our budget. I've also realized as alderman, it's not only my job to govern, but it is my job to ensure proper governance. Winston Churchill once said, people have to be angry at someone, but as a leader, one cannot simply react to everything. With that in mind, please understand, I take it all in and I evaluate it. Many of you I visited with, and many on several occasions, about issues in our community. I have been an open ear, for I am not an alderman at my convenience. I'm an alderman 24/7, 365 days, as I would also be as mayor. I look for us to become a friendlier community, a community with better volunteerism and involvement. When one chooses to be involved, there will always be a sense of friendliness, good deed, and hope. The beautification of our community is imperative, including our 2 entries, the Marina, Buccaneer, Bob Smith, the City Park, the Bird Sanctuary. I'd like to see local artists paint city boxes and other eyesores around our community. Jamaica Beach shouldn't be just a community, but a community of Jamaica Beach and its residents. Be friendly, where we take the time to wave at one another, not just the ones you know, but everyone. Where the citizens are active and have a sense of community and are proud of Jamaica Beach. It's time to live up to Jamaica Beach potential by improving its infrastructure, its drainage, its streets, its marina, alderman reporting and their responsibilities, the beach nourishment, dune restoration, the city website, addressing uncollected municipal court debt, pursuing grants. It's free money to the city. Citizens questionnaires and polls for your input, informal community meetings and public information meetings, better liaisons and department head meetings, community volunteerism, council participation, citizens on patrol, parks, pool, homeowners association, to improve relations with JBIC, the city of Galveston, Galveston County. Judge Henry and myself, I've visited with him several times, and state entities. Mays Middleton and I have come up with some great ideas. He's given me a lot of input of possibilities and things we could do. A citywide camera system, updating city codes and ordinances, code enforcement, including noise, building, construction, speeding, permits, junk, unkept yards, zoning. There's many things that we need to be a little stricter on. We must also visit our SDR ordinance, our postal needs, the power line dangers. We must hold all city personnel accountable for performance, including timeline and conduct. One question that has come up many times is why things have not been done. My answer, I don't understand why it hasn't. Some of it has been shelved for one reason or another, which is not acceptable. Others, I can say we're in the process or we're waiting on other entities. As your mayor, I can guarantee transparency to not only talk and openly communicate with you, as I've always done, but to accomplish and complete items in a timely manner. My decision, along with City Council, will always be what is in the best interest of Jamaica Beach, period. I will operate the city just like a business and make it as successful as possible, even making the hard decisions and including input from department heads, citizens, City Council. The election is not just about friends and friendships. It's about leadership. It's about wisdom. It's about business experience. It's about management of others. It's about life's successes and that formula to successfully be your mayor and work through our challenges. It is up to you to hold each of us elected officials accountable by your input, your participation, and then your vote. At this time, it is great help to know that there are multitudes of friends all around Jamaica Beach who are thinking of me and who wish me well. I am grateful and deeply moved. I am sure that you will see our difficulties in the light that I see them with my healthy communication, as this is a great opportunity for you and I both. If we all go forward together with unwavering faith, a high courage, a quiet heart, we shall be able to make this great city, which we all love so dearly, an even grander city. More transparent, more beautiful, more happy, and more powerful influence for the good here in West End. I declare before you all that my life shall be devoted to your service in the service of our great city to which we all belong. But I shall not have the strength to carry out these resolutions alone unless you join in it with me. As I now invite you to do, I ask for your support. We ask for your support. Lisa, my wife, is excited to be an active, possible First Lady. I mean, she's been an elected official before. We take it serious. God help me to make good on my vow, and God bless all of you, and you are willing to share in it. I graciously ask for your vote May 1st to become your mayor. Thank you.